Hello, hello, testing. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm just setting up now. It's also last minute. I think. Do you know what? FatSim's been a pain, absolute pain. Let's just get into the sim. Let's put that on my other screen. So, Liverpool. Let's see if it picks it up. Walney. Awesome, look at that. 1-way 7 straight out, and we'll do our own little direct GPS. Cool. Take that aircraft. And straight in. Right, let's see how many we've got today then. So that can go on there, because we'll connect that in a second. We'll hide the live chat on there. Oh, I've got 3 minutes to get onto the apron. Let's... Excuse me. Now then, hopefully, let's see if this works. I should get... There we go. Got the route on Sky Demon ready. Cool. Just wish Flight Sim would hurry up. So we've got chat window set. Hello, John. Is that how you spell your name, John? That's unusual. J-H-O-N. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I suggest... Oh, are we doing a night flight? I think we may need to change that. We'll connect on there as well. Win a bonanza out. I wish it was a G36. Yeah, that'll do. I want to keep that same call sign. Okay, so let's put that over there a second. So ready to fly. Let's change this to a daytime flight. Oh, let's put me on the runway. Let's quickly change this to a daytime flight. That's better. Right, let's get over onto the apron. Parking brake. Hey. Just go and dump over on this on the apron with the others. Who have we got? Set Sky Demon off. What's going on with the brakes? That will do. Spin it round there. Oh, I've never seen so much traffic on the ground. It's me or you, mate. I've got a prop. Right, let's park it there. Park and brake on. Right, cool. So we can get set properly now. So, let's have a see who we've got frequency-wise. Brilliant. Nobody is on Liverpool's frequency. So, let's chuck that down there. Let's get into the aircraft, which is there. Let's set some frequencies. Do it on here. So radio 1, 2, 6. And it's having a wobble. 1, 2, 6, 3, 5, 5. We've got no controller, so we should have this frequency to ourselves. 3, 5, 5. Swap frequency over. That didn't work. Radio. Has it worked? No. Oh. I was already on that apparently. Come one sec. Cool. So there's nobody on. Let's just check that. We've got nobody on that frequency. Nobody to tell us off. Cool. Is anybody on frequency? 26355. We've got. Let's go onto Facebook quickly. Somebody said they're on the apron already. They already beat me to it. Joining soon. So we've got Wayne's joining us. Richard, hopefully. Can't hear anything over the radios. I'm just going to tune into the 80s and just make sure I'm doing something right here. So 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 5. Oh, that's it. 3, 3. Oh, do you know when you're not convinced? Airfields. Liverpool. 80s 1, 2, 4, 3, 3, 0. Four, 3, 3, 5. We're getting nothing on the radios. Awesome. I don't know if this is the sim or that sim. 3, 3, 0. Swap. Ha! Aha! Cool. Yep, we'll get that. So 126355, I think is the right frequency. 126355 for tower. Haha, there we go. I don't think you'll get that on the apron. So I'm just going to make blind calls. Oh, what's the 80s again?
Liverpool Airport information X-ray.
Can anyone else hear me on the radios? Yep. Transmit buttons work in top corner. Hello, radio check. I'm wondering now if you need a controller on to actually be able to speak to the others. Interesting. So, let's go outside the aircraft and see if we can see who else might be around. There's no way I'm keeping up with a 737 or an Airbus. So you got and Rich is on the apron. What aircraft are you in? Just as a test, I'm going to fire onto one of the other frequencies that is around and is working. So, ground tower, that's going to be visible. 118625. I'll just pop this into my tablet here. 118625. I'll be really cheeky and do a radio check there. 118625. That's about the nearest one. That should be Manchester. It's Manchester Tower, isn't it? Manchester Tower, Golf Romeo Victor November Oscar, radio check. He's getting a put.
Radio Victor, Radio Oscar, Manchester Tower, Nathan Reedville, sir.
Radio WC 5, also Golf November Oscar, thank you.
Yankee 015 Victor, radio check.
118625. Oh, 11126. Oh, we got control Liverpool now. EGLL. Golf. It's Liverpool. I'm going to say Tower. Golf. Romeo Victor November Oscar on the apron. Radio check. Anybody on frequency?
Yep. Kilo Mike Yankee 015 Victor on frequency.
Is that you in the Airbus backtracking?
No, I'm on the GA apron in the Cessna 172.
Oh, let's have a look.
015 Victor.
Awesome. Okay, so we've got a Cessna that's joined us. I presume this yellow Airbus is part of the convoy. Not all the aircraft are showing up, it's a bit strange. So we have see if we can get anybody else with us before we set off. Okay, so I might as well go through the route for anyone who's still setting up. So we're going to stick on Liverpool's frequency. Let's pull this route up. So the route is, we're going to leave Liverpool, fly out towards Seaforth. See if we can undock that. Let's make it. I'm going to fly up towards Seaforth, about 2,000 feet, and then from Seaforth I'm going to fly up towards Woodvale, Southport Pier VRP, over the estuary to Blackpool, along the front at Blackpool, and then at Fleetwood we'll go over Heysham, Morecambe, follow the coastline, over Cark, and then down to Walney Island. And then Walney Island, there's no control there, it's a weird little runway on an island, so we'll probably do an overhead join, go into a right hand circuit maybe. Yeah, do an overhead join into right hand circuit. Say we're in the apron. See who else comes along. Problem with Flight Sim is I started setting up at 6:30 and I'm only just ready. Let's put VPilot away for a while. So there's no other controllers up north, everything seems to be down south, so we've got free run. Touch portal, pull that out the way, put that on this screen, nice and tidy. So, who else have we got? Can we do a free look? God knows where that Airbus is backing up to. So, just wait a little bit longer. We've got Wayne, probably feeling his face, he's waiting to join us. I'll need to speak to you about using VATSIM. No problem. Shaquille, if you can hear me, you can probably just fly. I don't know if VATSIM users and FlightSim 2020 basic users can see each other. Just join for the flight, no radios. Cool, who else have we got? I'm going to turn the cam off while we're flying as well. So, what was the ATIS again? 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 5. Three, 2, 5. Be great if you could store frequencies in here. 3, 2, 5. Swap that over. 330. So I've got a slight crosswind from the right. And in about, yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Right, we'll give it another few minutes and we'll set off. In fact, I might give it till past and then we'll take off at past. Okay, cool. I'm just going to taxi down to the other end of the airfield. Just make sure there's nobody parked down there. Chug, 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 come on. Oh. Bloody hell, the brakes on this are so sensitive. Just leave it there, and straight line. Okay, so, alert box, chat box. Oh, why is there always traffic on here? Whoa. Have you got clearance, mate? Right, let's just see if we can figure out why. Info cam, face cam. Aha. That's how we get rid of my ugly mush. Right, okay. What are you doing, my friend? Okay. Let's just see if anyone's parked down here at the bottom end. If they're unfamiliar with Liverpool, you probably think you was in the right spot down here. Let's turn that down a bit. Let's have a nosy. Who's that behind me? Why are there so many cars? That's just stupid. Crazy fools. Right. And there's nobody down here. Yeah, there's no one here because they've not got tags on. I have no idea that is. Are you following me, dude? Go from me, Victor November Oscar, taxi into Kilo via Alpha. Okay, so there's nobody at the bottom. Go. Need to check on the time of day as well, it's really dark. Aha, here we are with bodies, we have more people. Just turn it round, you can see who's on the apron. That'll do nicely. Cool, right, so who've we got? Check on Facebook. Who's made it in? Okay, so I'm not sure where you are, Richard. Definitely signed into VATSIM. That's definitely signed in with the right frequencies. So let's change this time and date. Park and brake on. Time. Yeah. Jesus, it gets darker while you go towards midday. So that's that. Live weather, we're okay with that. Travel to. We don't want any checklist assist, manage radios and comms, no thank you. And yep, that's great. Why put things behind other buttons? There we go. Okay, sure, have a look at the checklist while we're waiting. What have we got? After starting the engine. Where are we now? Avionics master switch on. I've got my own little board here. Lights as required. Well, what lights are we gonna have? Beacon, nav, strobe. Yep. Oh, cabin light. Oh, look at that. Nice. Torch. Ooh. Everything else is on. Panel lights are on. Cool. Fuel boost pump is off. Park and brake we've got on at the moment. Page complete. That's the most extensive checklist I've never seen. Okay. Got 5 minutes, guys, and then we're taking off. I feel some people's pain. It's just so hard to get into Flight Sim 2020. It takes so long. Hopefully I've got all the volume levels right. Chat box is working. Let's pull it up there. Pull that down there. Hello, Glenda. Right. Let's have a nosy around and see what we've got. I've got a funny feeling you guys that are already on the apron are in Flight Sim 2020 and not in VATSIM. I wonder what happens if I log out of vPilot. Let's disconnect. Okay, so I'm now not in vPilot. I still see the same people. Yeah. Can't connect. Okay. Cool. So, can we get the NOTAMs up? Can we get the weather? Yep. Aha! There's live weather as well, so the stuff that I'm seeing on Sky Demon is actually in the real world. Nice. Weather, got the NOTAMs as well. Ooh. Yeah, it's standard. Liverpool's pretty much shut. In fact, there's more traffic on this sim than there is in Liverpool in real life. Find a hold. We don't need that yet. That's interesting. Radios. So we're going to use Liverpool tower to get out of Liverpool. We're then going to switch to Wharton radar. And then when we're up at Walney, we'll just speak on their radios, just so we've got some way of communicating. Has anybody else made it? What about Sam, man? Sam, have you made it? I'm at the end of runway 27, holding short of Alpha. Let's have a look. Let's just see if we can. So I think I'm going to taxi and make my way out there as well. So shrink that down there. Camera on. So I'm going to make some blind calls. So Liverpool Tower, Golf Romeo Victor November Oscar, taxiing to runway 27 via taxiing to Golf for runway 27 via Alpha. Right. One parking brake, there we go. Oh, the brakes are so twitchy. Move. So we've got that's weird because we've got one of you guys reckons you're at the end of runway 27. So I'm now Golf November Oscar at Alpha 1 for runway 27. No, this is very, very odd because I'm seeing other users like Castanar, who's clearly a 2020 user. Let's have a look at VATSIM radar. Which I installed the other day. VATSCAN. Here we go. Unable to fetch, error. Well done. So we are at Liverpool. Yeah, I can see myself, but I can't see anybody else. That's a bit strange. I don't know if you can see that. VATSCAN's showing me up, but not anybody else. Interesting. Social media, let's just have a quick chat. I'm at the end of the runway. Richard, are you on VATSIM? VATSIM. What sim you running? Okay, let's start taxiing, let's line it up. Golf November Oscar lining up, runway 27. So the idea is I'm using VATSIM, so there would normally be a frequency controller on, and they do a pretty good job of moving the traffic around and creating a bit of order on the ground and in the air. If there's no controller on, we can use that frequency to chat. Let's line up. That's better. It's actually easy to control from inside the aircraft. Okay, so we're lined up. That's so bizarre. So there's 3 of you claim to be in the area and not on. So VATSIM, epic fail. Okay, no worries. Okay, right, we'll take off then. So, Golf November Oscar, taking off runway 27 with a right hand turn out. Okay. Cool. So stable. T's and P's are okay. Airspeed alive. Oh.
015 Victor taking off with the right hand turn.
We have got somebody with us. Gear up. There's the feet, just back a bit. There we go, sunny Liverpool. Oh, the trim on this aircraft is rubbish. Let's see if we can get this trimmed. It's a bit better. No, not talking to you. Let's shrink this down a bit. We definitely had somebody else behind us. No, thank you. So, 2,000 feet at Seaforth, and then we'll whiz up to 3,500 feet. Oh, just bloody messages all the time. Pressing D. So I'm going to make the normal calls, as I would, just so anybody else in the convoy knows where I am. It's clear we can't see each other. It's not one. God, it's really cloudy, isn't it? Okay. So, So there's C4 to the right of us, Birkenhead to the left. Golf November Oscar at C4th, climbing to 3,500 feet. It's got to be one of the worst aircraft in the world to fly. I literally move the joystick 1mm one way and 1mm the other way. It's up and down like a yo-yo. So what have we got? So you are 3,500 feet. See. Let's see who forgot. I can see you behind me. I can't see anybody else. What's going on? Okay, so at this point I'm going to change onto Wharton's frequency, which is Golf November Oscar, change into Wharton radar 129.530. It's 129.530. So 129.530. Ding. Okay. So V-Pilot now signed in there at 129.530. There's nobody on that frequency still, which is good. Golf November Oscar, 2 mile southeast of Woodvale. That's weird, I can't see anybody else. And yet Richard can see me. Cheeky screenshot from Richard. Ta-da! How are you doing this? Should I just sign out of that sim? Is that what's doing it? Really odd. There's Woodvale. See, I can see flights in 2020 users for sure. Let's go back onto VATScan. And VATScan is showing me on my own, nobody else. I'm almost certain the others aren't in VATSIM. Got Liam, Garrett playing around, Giorgio. Oh well. Can see Walney Island in the distance. I presume that's Walney. There. There we are, just about to come up to Southport VIP and then cross over the estuary there. Normally there is a mats here that we'd contact Wharton, which is just over here at the side. That's Wharton, and they have a very large area of airspace that we'd normally need to get permission to cut through. So, pull up. There we go, so there is this blue area is the Wharton mats. And then just ahead, on the nose of the aircraft, is Blackpool Airport. And I still can't see anybody. Gosh. You see Alaman? Just out there in the distance. Wayne, if you're about, why don't you just take off from Blackpool if you're a bit late to the party. Jesus, this thing is so hard to trim. Trim forward. Go, if I go down the coast like that, get a good view of everything. Brake cam, turn it off. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, the idea behind using VATSIM was so we could have a common frequency just to speak on, but it also links people up from other simulators. So X-Plane, P3D, FSX Steam, I think you can still use VATSIM on there. It gives us all a common platform to fly together on. So bit of sightseeing here. In fact, let's descend. There's Blackpool Airport, let's go for a fly round. We'll just lose a bit of height. It says Blackpool Airport with its many runways. Let's go down the front about 2,000 feet, get a good view. Right. There we go. There's the Pleasure Beach. Sandcastle. Not sure where the tower is. Hopefully they'll add Blackpool Town the UK update. Yeah, fingers crossed. There are a lot of updates. If you go onto MSFS add-ons, there's a couple of sites with that name, or similar names, .org.com. There's a lot of free add-ons. The only downside is that they slow the sim down for when you load it up. Oh my god, just to the right there, that looks like a go-kart track. About 5 years ago I used to do a boot camp just near there in the mornings, just before I went to work. 6 AM you could find me there doing a boot camp. Right, so let's get a bit of height, let's burn off some of that speed. Let's get back up to where we should be. There we go, 2,000 feet. Let's get this aircraft settled and we'll see who's about. So, Welsh dude, are you actually flying? Are you with us somewhere? Welsh dude. So, I still can't see anybody. This is really bizarre. Golf, Romeo Victor November Oscar at Fleetwood. It's just for anybody who's trying to catch up with us. What's happened to Wayne? Where have you gone, Wayne? Social media, let's have a look. I'm using so many different platforms here to keep in touch with people. So VATScan's still only showing me on VATSim. Why is this aircraft I've got trimmed right the way forward? It still wants to climb. Let's try it at 5.5. Bantleman, you part of our little sortie? No, you look like you're too high. Let's have a look round. Nothing. There's Walney Island. We're going to go around the base of this, so... It's camera on. Boom. So I'll show you the setup here while we're tinkering. So I've got obviously my flight sim, Sky Demon down there. I'm using Touch Portal as always for a lot of the controls in the cockpit. Got OBS over there so I can see what's going on with you guys. Throttle quadrant, standard sim controls these days. Beast down there, keeping me warm. Slightly off track. I'm waiting for it to come out on Xbox. Good move. The controllers do work actually, it's not too bad. The only reason I want to vary. Yeah, I've got to say, Welsh dude, if you're just thinking about getting into Flight Sim now, it's the worst time. There's just no kit available. Graphics cards are like gold dust at the moment. And the good thing with the Xbox is this game will be optimised and it will just run out of the box. I mean, I'm running at the moment in 1080 and it's not too bad, to be fair. You don't need crazy frame rates for this game. Well, I say game, Flight Sim 2020 is more for scenery and sightseeing. I am going to do some sort of post this week where I'm going to go through some of the general training aircraft like the Cherokee, Tomahawk, and basically go through the checklist and start them up. And that's the big difference with this. I mean, if I go into the cockpit, it looks great. It's just the functionality is a bit... It's just a bit plasticky. Visually it's stunning. Let's go around the cockpit a bit. Still on track. Let's see if we can span around the cockpit. Camera controls. Next instrument view is that one. Everything looks great, but it's just really plasticky at the moment. Should we change fuel tanks? See what happens. This is going to kill the sim. Oh. Oh. That worked. And now I'm stuck in. There we go. Hey. So yeah, it's okay, but it'll be good on the console. It'll bring a lot of beginners in that haven't flown before, because you've got to start somewhere. Can you find me a VATSIM now? I was in observation mode. Ooh, stealth mode. Where are you now, Richard? I didn't know you could do that. I thought you could either be offline or online. Let's have a look in that spy now. I'm just over the coast at Lancaster. And... oh, I can see. Richie, Richie, you're all the way back in Liverpool. Shall I double back? I'll double back for you, mate. Get yourself up to Blackpool ASAP. I'll double back. Oh, warp speed. I think I've turned crash damage off. Right, I'm heading back. Jesus, look at that sun. Awesome. So, yep. I'm not sure if you can hear me, Rich. I'll type it into chat. Right. Who else was this? Wayne. Where are you, Wayne? This is one of the things as well. You can end up spending so much time trying to configure stuff and get things working. you can literally spend hours trying to get it right, and then when you actually want to fly in the sim, you're a bit bored. You've just had enough. So so we're now barreling back down south, and we'll pick up Richie. 4,000 feet. So, see if I can get that scan on the tablet on the screen. Are we going to be successful? Can we do this live while we stream? So, VAT scan. Nope. Does it not exist? Yes, it does. VAT scan. Install. Weirdly, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back onto Liverpool's frequency. Push to swap. No. Radio. Push to swap. No. Yes. Golf. Liverpool Tower. Golf. Bromley Victor November Oscar back on frequency. Hopefully if Richie's using the VAT sim sign on the same frequency, he'll hear me now. So let's open up that scan and see who we can see. So I'll bring this up on the screen so you can see. So this is VAT scan, and at the moment there are controllers in London. Very popular area to be a controller. We've also got quite a bit of action going on at Manchester, as you can see. Liverpool. I'm not sure what the green means, to be honest. That would be Richie in his... don't know, what's he doing? What speed's he doing there? Doesn't say. And that's me coming back down. As you do. So it's very handy. So yeah, the idea is on that sim, anybody with a radio can talk to the others. Who've we got over there? I'm not sure. It's not put a flight plan in. And who's that? John. I can't see any of these people. What is going on? I can't even see John. Where's John? This is very bizarre. I've clearly done something wrong. What's going on with this? I can't see any other VAT sim users, but I can see Flight Sim 2020 users. So John looks like he's at Wharton. I should be able to see him. Can't see a thing. Let's have a look at my vPilot settings. So I'm connected to settings. Really is the weirdest thing ever. So Richie, this is just the weirdest thing. So at the moment we are flying back. Oops, that's not what we wanted, that's what we wanted. So at the moment we are heading back towards Liverpool. There we go. Closing the gap between myself and Richie. Yeah, I still can't see him. Strange. Golf November Oscar at Southport VIP. Ish. Which is just the weirdest. So he's at 2,200 feet. I think this is a setting within Flight Sim. Should we risk, while we're streaming, coming out of the menu, going into general, traffic, show real time and online, AI offline, off, real time online, it all looks okay. Apply and save, go back, resume. I have no idea. So let's get... Oh my god, I've got so many screens going on, so... I'm literally going to barrel round Southport. Just wait there. So 1, 2, 6, 3. Oh. There's got to be an option that I've not got turned on. What do you reckon? To reach... Oh! Oh! Traffic below! Traffic below! Could that be? Could that be?
Liverpool Tower, this is Kilo Mike Yankee 01 Victor, radio check.
This is Golf November Oscar, raidability 5. Where's that bloody jet gone? There it is. How is that flying so slow?
505 Victor.
Okay, so I think this. I think this is Richie. Oh, where have you gone? This is so twitchy. Wonder if I can get in his weight turbulence. I can land on his wing. Jesus. Oh, this is so funny. That's so bizarre. Oh, there we are. So let's get back onto that scan. It's so funny. I better slow down. I'm leaving an Airbus behind. Where's he gone? Okay, so back on track now. I'm going to try and keep the speed down to about 115. So you can catch up with me. This aircraft just does not like going slow. Somebody on my tail there can just about make out the lights. Tell you what, Autopilot. Right then. Let's see where. So we've got Richie. If you turn north and fly towards Blackpool, I'll just do one more orbit and you'll have me then. Bloody joystick. Sorry, that's just me being childish. Okay, so we're back on track now. Do you know? Do you know what? I don't know if I've just crashed Richie out of it. Oh no, he's still there. I don't know how much of a realism he's got set. I should take my altitude down slightly. 2,000 feet. I've turned crash detection off because it's a pain. I've got the twitchiest plane in the world. There we go. Why does it want to go to one side? I've broke my plane. There we go, that's better. So what we've got 2,100 feet. Okay, 2,001 as well. Okay, so at Fleetwood, it's a right turn. So let's get that. Yeah, so it's a right turn, approximately 030. My autopilot's going crazy. Whoa. That's just not awesome. Wing leveler is on. Don't want flight director on, just autopilot. There we are. That's better. Flight director decided to come on. So an altitude, hold, and wing leveler. I think the nav in flight sim's trying to take me off, and of course, yeah. Oh, yeah, we don't want flight director on then, just wing leveler. Whoa! So much for the wing leveler. Okay. So, autopilot, wing leveler, altitude. Thomas, does that mean it's taken you 14 years to download it? That's actually quite quick. Oh, the autopilot is not holding altitude. I've heard lots of people say the autopilot doesn't work. Okay. Back a touch. God, it's windy up here. Almost feels like my aircraft wants to stall. I can hear engines. Hello. Yeah, this does not want to hold any altitude or level flight. It's just bizarre. Incorrect. Oh, we'll change that then. There we go. Okay, so we're just heading up towards the coast. Lancaster is ahead. Then we've got a left turn towards Walney. And what we can do is make approach. I'll bring this up on. We can make approach for runway. I think we said it was 23. And we're gonna do standard overhead join. That's that part of the journey sorted. And then Sky Demon very handily will show us roughly what we're going to do. It's going to fly around the north of the airfield, left hand turn, over the airfield, and they're coming for a left circuit. Wish those messages would go away. They're getting turned off for next time. So we're currently up and down the yo-yo, even though we've got autopilot switched on. Oh, the wing leveler's working though. Ish. Just not the altitude keeping. Okay. Let's do a circuit, see what we've got. So I forgot. Maybe a silly question. If I bought this with the discs, would I still have to pay extra to use it? Photo Jamison online. Welsh dude. What will happen is if you buy the disc version, every time you log on to use the game, it will try to download the latest data, especially the data for your route. As you can see, we're flying up over Lancaster, and the flight sim would have downloaded that just before the flight. So I'm guessing you've not got a great internet connection. You can turn off all the extra scenery, so you can basically fly with the stuff off the disc. God knows how many discs it's on though. I suppose it's an option. I mean, if you're training, maybe X-Plane. X-Plane's got really good scenery from default anyway. We're really struggling up here with the wind. What's going on? Let's just zoom that back in. There's Walney Island on the left. That's the only problem with this outside view, which is great for scenery and sightseeing. You can't tell your angle of attack. Well, you can a bit, but it's not great. Oh, my elevator trim's now on 10.5. No wonder it's going up. Tell you what, let's put... I'm going to stay at this height now because of the cloud ahead. Virgin, same here. You should be alright. The photo scenery doesn't actually cost any more. If you buy this product, it's £60 wherever you buy it from. You can choose whether you want to download before every flight. You can choose how much or how little you want to download. So that's all down to personal choice. I'd suggest when you've got a quiet evening, downloading a patch of data for your local area, and then you never have to keep downloading it. So loads of options for different bandwidths, but with Virgin you should be absolutely fine. In fact, I wouldn't bother buying the disc version. I'd download the whole thing. It won't take that long on Virgin. So as you can see, we've got quite a lot of cloud ahead. So I'm going to go over the cloud and then drop in to Walney. We've got there we go. Yeah. No clouds showing on the virtual radar at the bottom. See what happens when we turn. Let's zoom in as well. So our next heading is going to be 285. Which we can't see because that's there. About there. It's about 285. So Walney Island is behind this cloud here. I think it's that peninsula at the end there. Got carc on the nose. Just put the trim to 6. Don't know what happened with that. Has replay mode been added to Microsoft Flight Simulator? I'm not sure it has on the new one. I read the thing on it last week that said you couldn't replay your flights. I know you could on P3D and FSX. I'll have a look on that. I think there's an app you can download for it though. There's so many free add-ons for this flight sim. So Let's come down, trim that back. So let's change over to Walney Island, which is Walney information 123205. So on the radios, radios 123205. Cool, who else we've got now? Who's still with us? Still got behind me somewhere. Richie Hopley. What I'll do, Richie, I'm going to land and I'll film you landing. Got John Cronin, who's out in the sea. He's heading this way. I'll be able to film you guys land, so let's just get back over to the coastline, trim that back a bit more. I'm now on Walney radio, so all the information is Golf Romeo Victor November Oscar, PA. Sorry, I'm in a Mooney G36, 9 miles east of Barrow, inbound for an overhead join. So, if I just click on there, as you can see, we're going to aim for the north of the airfield now, and then come in for an overhead join. So, let's do some checks. So, coming to the overhead at 2,000 feet. So, landing lights. So, brakes are off. Undercarriage is up at the moment. Mixture's rich. Fuel set, radio set, T's and P's are okay. Direction indicator set. What's going on? This is the only thing with Flight Sim 2020, the aircraft are awful. If I was to do the same flight in P3D, it'd be a lot more realistic. In fact, I should maybe do something similar in the Seneca I fly next time. I'll do it on VATSIM, but within P3D. It's just that bit more realistic. So let's look at slowing down. And we'll start to descend. So you see the airfield there, so I'm going to come round the top of the airfield and then drop in. See what? Let's pop a stage of flaps in. We'll put our landing lights on so people can see us. So there's 100 feet. Somebody's already down there. So let's pop that back on. I'll leave the camera off because it covers up the engines and the speeds and stuff like that. So we're going for it runway 23, so I'm going to fly over the numbers. So it's Golf November Oscar, descending dead side. So hard to see where you're up to. This is the advantage of the VR. There we go, that's better. There's 2, 3. Ah! So we're just over Barrow now. Golf November Oscar downwind to land. Let's get our flaps. Gear is down. Second stage of flap. Oh, the wind up here is awful. Gold November Oscar on final. He's all over the show. Why is this wind? Not exactly on the centre line, but we're down. taxi to the end here and then see if we can catch the others landing. Oops. There's somebody else on frequency, but I don't know who. Let's just go and get parts up and get a view of the runways. There's the fuel bowsers. Let's stick it on this taxiway here and then got a pretty good view there, haven't we? Cool, parking brake on. Right, let's get oh, we won't, just killed it. So here we are at Walney Island, which is, I think, is a British Aerospace airfield. And let's see if I can get on some. Yeah, so we've got what would appear to be 2,500 feet, Richie. There he is. I don't know whether Richie's actually in some other sort of aircraft like a Cessna and flight sim is just generically putting him in an Airbus. But if he actually really is in an Airbus, this is a stunning effort. Oh no. Be great if we could track him. Where are you going? Should we just taxi on the spot so we can follow where he's going? No pressure, Richie. Where's going to be a good place to view this? So we're circling round. There we go. Possibly got half the group watching. No pressure. Park and brake on. Parking brake, please. Stop. I've never seen an Airbus go so slow. That's awesome control. This is epic. Let's just. There we go. Look at this awesome camera control. Is it going to do a go around? It's doing a go around. Just doing a go around. What height is he actually at there? You are at 625 feet, 54 knots. How are you getting that aircraft to do 54 knots? Oh, comedy. Grease it, no pressure. Oh. Hello, Bert. Bert, you've joined us just in time to see the new Airbus VTOL make its debut at Walney Island. You got your gear down, Richie. This is so funny. Do it, do it. Oh, too far. Oh, where's your landing gear? Oh, up. Oh, this is going to be smooth. Very smooth. I actually saw that phenomena with the no landing gear on Air Force Proud's channel earlier today when I was watching. I'm almost, oh jeez, I'm almost certain the landing gear were down. It's just a freaky glitch within Flight Sim 2020. Well done, Richie. It's awesome going. Please let me know what aircraft you're in, mate. I'm pretty sure a real Airbus couldn't actually land at Walney Island. Don't think it's long enough. So, geez, it's now 5 to 9. So I'm going to call it quits here. I think what I'm going to do next time is join in on P3D, see what the difference is. Anyone who is on Flight Sim 2020 will still be able to join in because I'll do it via VATSIM. And next time I think I'll start half an hour on the apron and just literally let all the aircraft line up. Richie, are you on the radios? Well done, mate. Good landing.
Yeah, I am, mate. Thank you very much.
What aircraft are you in there?
The Cessna 150, Cessna 152.
Can you see on the screen what I can see?
Yeah, I was looking at. I'm in a. I know for some reason.
Oh, it's the most bizarre sight, but yeah, good going. Are you on 2020 as well?
Yeah, I'm on 2020, mate.
Cool.
I've also got X-Plane as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking next time I'm going to try P3D and just see what the difference is.
I haven't got that P3D. How much is it?
It's the same price for all of them. They're all about 50-60 quid. X-Plane is as good. I just think this Flight Sim 2020 is buggy. Although we've made it here, it's twitchy as hell.
Yeah, I prefer doing VFR flights on Microsoft. I find the viewpoints and the waypoints a lot easier to follow because of the detail. Because mine's in 4K, whereas X-Plane the scenery's not as great.
Got ya. Okay, good, good. All right, well, I'm going to do the same thing. Maybe Friday night, maybe Sunday night. I'm not sure yet, but we'll plan another flight and we'll try and see if we can get some other people logged in. I think there's 3 or 4 that couldn't sign in, which is a bit of a shame. But if we stay clear of the radios and the controllers, we've got the radios to ourselves.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It's what you call it. Like I say, there might be an observer mode like I did. Clicked it by accident.
Yeah. Okay, good stuff. All right, well, might do Glenforsa. That's one open to Glenforsa. I don't know if you're familiar with that airfield.
No, mate, I'm not. I literally do all my flights sort of like northwest because I'm actually at Blackpool, so I'm obviously just starting out. So I'm only a couple of hours in on my actual towards my pilot's license, so I'm just getting used to the area I'm flying.
Okay, well in that case then we could do somewhere local, do like a VFR trek. So I'll put some stuff in the group this week and find some little airfields to go to, because your cross country will be similar to mine. I flew from Liverpool, so we do Halfpenny Green, that kind of thing. So maybe we'll start off at Blackpool and go down to Halfpenny Green, down the low level route.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, whatever.
Good stuff. All right, well I'm going to shut this lot down now. And this stream will stay on YouTube for a little bit as well, so you can watch your landing back later.
No worries, mate. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Good stuff. See you soon, mate.
Cheers, mate. See you later.
Cool. Good fun. Well, anyone else who's watching, I'll do the same thing Friday. See if we can get a group of us flying. Makes it a bit more interesting when you've got a few people to sort of knock about with, and you can learn a few tips and tricks as well. So I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.